Tonight, Cairns lawyers push to grant the Great Barrier Reef a legal identity. 2 men flee after crashing their car along the Esplanade. And the region's top cops honoured for their service. Good evening. Also tonight, Cyclone Fletcher batters the Gulf. But first, a Cairns-based legal team is campaigning to have the Great Barrier Reef granted a legal identity. Modelled on successful challenges in New Zealand and South Africa, the team says it'll give the reef legal grounding to protect itself.
The Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority's controversial decision to allow millions of tonnes of dredge spoil to be dumped in the World Heritage Area has spurred many into protest. For the state's only remaining Environmental Defender's Office, it's fueling an unprecedented legal challenge in Australia.
A concept which is new for Australia, but it's not new internationally. It's a concept which is gaining momentum around the world.
The EDO is launching a campaign for the Great Barrier Reef to have a legal identity, one which can be protected should anyone bring it harm. It's being driven by the decision to approve dredge spoil to be dumped in the World Heritage Area.
Mining and big coal, they do bring riches, but for a short term, and they leave behind a great deal of environmental damage, and that's not the future.
Similar legal statuses have been bestowed in South America and New Zealand, protecting natural assets from all bodies, including the government.
It's also quite a controversial issue at the moment for obvious reasons. Governments are very focused on economic development.
A small team of legal minds from across the nation are now working on the lengthy legal pitch, one that's reliant on public donations after the state government cut funding to the EDO.
An expectation that all of these things will simply continue to grow in an unmanaged fashion. Clearly, a World Heritage Area can't sustain that.
The EDO is also mounting a legal appeal against the decision to allow dredge spoil to be dumped. Matthew Howard, WIN News.